Shaping up.
Well, the weather's actually shaping up to be relatively mild for today. It's looking like kind of warm in all reality. We're looking at 83 right now in Waco, 81 in Temple, 81 in Killeen. It's certainly on the warmer end of the spectrum for today, and a lot of moisture is in our atmosphere, and it's starting to push its way down all the way from North Texas into Central Texas. That's what's given our high heat index and high humidity as well. Satellite and radar is showing plenty of activity in southern Oklahoma right now. So much so, we're looking at a number of severe storms as well as possible flooding all across the region. Locally, though, we're getting next to nothing. A little bit of those isolated showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two, is trying to push its way in from the far west, but it's really not making much progress at all. We're just getting a little bit of that leftover cloud cover, which I think we can deal with, especially if the humidity isn't too terribly bad, although temperatures are already going to be decently bad. Your melting forecast shows you ice cream is probably going to be a puddle in seconds. 102 is the high for today under mostly sunny skies. With our heat index value, all right, the high is getting up to 102. Heat index getting up to about 110, 109 all throughout this afternoon. It's off the chart right now. It's that hot out there. So we're talking about some serious heat. So much so that, yeah, the dangerous heat has been extended. We're talking heat advisory all the way until 9 o'clock on Wednesday evening. Yeah, that's another 2 more days added on top of what we already got from yesterday. Now, heat index values will be between 105 and 113, so certainly something we want to take seriously. Any chance for rain? Maybe to our northern counties. I see a little splash sprinkled near Corsicana. It's certainly possible. Not much is really going to make it past I-45 going into the later parts of this evening. Now, we are going to be under a level 1 risk for severe weather, but most of it's going to be way out to the far eastern side of our viewing area. Not too big of a deal and not a whole lot to really worry about. Overnight tonight, well, we're back to mostly clear skies. Decently warm, about 78 degrees is what we can expect. It's pretty warm for this time of year. South-southeasterly winds are basically controlling that as well. Futurecast showing over the next 48 hours. Rain is gone. Not much to worry about. Let me play this through. You don't see much of anything. It's all just going to be those strong southerly winds really taking over at this point. And it's all going to be throughout our Wednesday, throughout our Thursday. Not much more beyond that. We're sitting just basically over a big heat dome, similar to what we were at a few weeks ago. This one is more so sitting over top of the desert states, but it's extending its way all the way into North and Central Texas. That has resulted in, yeah, basically relatively clear skies over the next couple of days, with high temperatures easily getting in those lower 100s, mid to upper 70s for the lows. Plenty of heat. It does not look to be going away anytime soon, and those southerly winds, they're going to stay decently strong. Now, that is going to result in feels like temperatures, still staying warm, but I mean, when you have hot wind blowing in your face, it's not necessarily very pleasant.